Hey, it's Wanda. There's a whole lot of talk in the world about governments and what governments should do and shouldn't do, that potentially one person is going to change everything. One person with the power is going to change it all. And I disagree with that because we're officially in the years of Pluto and Aquarius. Pluto is here to return us to our power. Pluto and Aquarius is not top-down power where somebody decides what works and then tells everybody else this is what we're doing, like it or not. Pluto and Aquarius wants you to know that you can be, do, or have anything. Pluto and Aquarius says, there's no power outside of me. I get to decide. We get to decide what we want. We get to decide what our experience is, and it doesn't matter what's happening. This is what most people do. They let circumstances determine their situation, and then they expect to be saved, which is very Piscean age, and it's not going to happen. Our subconscious is the part of us that creates. Our subconscious gets information from three sources. It gets it from our mind, it gets it from our subconscious mind, and it gets it from our higher mind. It takes in information, and depending upon your emotions that you're feeling will create not things, but our subconscious creates a state, will create a level. And in that level, like a TV station, certain things are available. Waiting for conditions to change so that you feel powerful is really saying, I'm powerless. You can say affirmations, mantras, stand in front of a mirror, talk to yourself and say positive things. You can think positive thoughts, but it doesn't work because your subconscious, when you're doing that, is saying, oh, I'm not that person. I'm powerless. Otherwise, you wouldn't need to say all those affirmations. Your subconscious creates situations that validate that you're powerless, or that you can't, or that you're broken, or that you're broke. There's an easier way to create whatever we want, and we don't have to fix ourselves. As a matter of fact, we can't fix ourselves. We change our focus. For all the people in the world who are waiting for somebody in charge to change things, I think it's going to be a tough way to go, because what they're really saying is, I'm powerless. I need somebody to help me. So that's what they experience. If you're listening to this, I think you know better. I think you realize that everything is possible. I hope you realize there's not even out there, and that we only experience what we're focused on, and we experience not what we want, but we experience who we are being, which is really the most efficient way to create anything. It's that formula that I've talked about before: be, do, and have. If you want more money, spend a couple of minutes imagining your dream, your vision of what a wealthy lifestyle looks like. 2 minutes you spend doing that. And then you look at where you are right now. You look at your bank account, which would not match up with the bank account that you want. And instead of feeling bad or denying the amount, avoiding looking at your bank account, you use the creative tension. Tension always seeks resolution. Always. What makes trees grow? The light. There is tension in them that pulls them toward the light. We have to remember to use this creative tension in us instead of pretending it doesn't exist. We need to look at reality, our current situation, and use the contrast, use the bounce to pivot in what would I love? What is one action I can take today that will move me closer to my dream? Physicists tell us that there really is no reality. Physicists tell us that we're making it all up and we can make up anything. John Wheeler, the famous physicist who is the father of quantum mechanics, said, there's no out there. It's you deciding how to tell the particles of creation how to show up. As I look through the news and look through the things that come in front of me where people are cheering because, oh, this will be better. This will be better. This will save us. Why wait, friends? Nothing is holding you back now. Absolutely nothing. Get clear on what you would love. Stop trying to fix yourself because there's nothing to fix. We all have beliefs that we formed as children, and they will always be there. We just don't listen to them anymore. We just say, that's not true. So what would you love? What would you love to create? How are you using the tension in your own life to create what you would love? How are you managing your old beliefs that say you're not enough, you're not worthy, you're powerless? That's one of the most common ones. Are you telling them, oh, I don't believe that anymore? What are you assuming? Are you assuming that life has your back? Are you assuming that everything you want is on the way? Are you knowing that? Because when we do that, we are powerful creators. No waiting. And things show up in our lives that we could not orchestrate if we had to. Thanks for listening. If you haven't hit subscribe, do that. This is the year when so much is possible, when so much is stirred up. So let the contrast of this year stir up in you what you would love and start to imagine it now and start to take action now.